So my name is Josh Wilcox, and I'm from Jonesboro, Arkansas. And in 2008, with the Marines in Iraq, I had an incident where I broke my neck and back and had a traumatic brain injury. So that led to a lot of complications, and other things with the burn pits there led to even more. So for the next 16 years, 17 years, I got to experience migraines on a daily basis. And then I re-broke my neck and back and had another traumatic brain injury in 2021. So that just made things even worse. So anyway, Joe calls me up in late June and says, dude, I love you. You got to get on these patches. It's going to help you. And I was like, man, I trust you. So, all right, let's go. So I ordered them. I got them in on July 10th. 4 days later, I was able to go play golf with my dad and my son. And they had been begging me to, and I couldn't do it. So anyway, after that, then I started noticing other changes. July 22nd, I had a massive migraine to where I couldn't walk, couldn't do anything but throw up, and it was just terrible. Well, I hadn't had another one until last week. And so when you're used to having them every single day for 16, 17 years, and you don't have one from July 22nd until late October, and the only reason I had one was because of the burning fields here in Jonesboro, and they just threw me into one. So anyway, that's impressive. But not only that, you start talking about my neuropathy I had, my sleep apnea I had, my GERD I had, and then being diagnosed with stage 2 kidney disease, and then it got to stage 3. Went back for blood work, and guess what? My kidneys are normal. So all of my stuff that I've had has gone away. And then PTSD, when I'm on that, I've had that. And all my medication from the VA now, I've let go. I slowly got off some of it. I was a little scared to get off the PTSD meds for a little bit, but now I'm completely off every bit of my medication from the VA. When I say life-changing, I'm not saying something that's cliche. I'm not just trying to be cool by saying that. No, I mean it. My wife got her husband back. My kids got their daddy back, and I got my life back, and I mean it.
So I'll start with my husband's story. A couple years or right after he got his vaccine, my husband was actually diagnosed with a heart aneurysm, and his ejection fraction went from the strength of his heart went from a 70 to a 43 in less than a year. Now, mind you, he's been in the military for almost 20 years at this point. He was a super healthy guy, worked out very often, never had any issues with his body whatsoever. And so the rapid decline in his health was very alarming. Y'all, I would walk into the room with my husband on the floor in the fetal position, unable to move. The doctors had no answers. They did every test they could. They did everything they could and couldn't come up with an answer. And here's what they told us. Here are more pills for you to take. Don't lift anything more than 20 pounds. Prepare for open heart surgery in the future. And oh, by the way, you're no longer fit for duty. And they made him retire from the military. And so because of all of this, our entire life changed. And y'all was sitting in the bed like, what is going on? I believe that there was going to be an answer, that there was going to be healing. I just had no idea how it was going to happen. And my friend, Carrie, called me up and she said, Keisha, y'all need to try these patches. I had no idea what the patches were. I was super skeptical, but she said a couple things that really made me feel at ease with just giving it a try. I mean, we tried all the medications the doctors threw at us, but she said a couple things to just make us give it a try. And the first thing she said, Keisha, I've been dealing with plantar fasciitis for over a year. And in 3 days, all that discomfort was gone. And when I heard that, I heard hope. I was like, oh man, like there's hope possibly for my husband. And then what she said next really made us jump in. And she said, Keisha, there's no medicine, no chemicals, no anything going into his body. It is literally turning his body on to work for itself. And y'all, that part to me, the fact that his body already had what it needed, it just needed a little boost. And that's what the patch came in and did. I am forever grateful for that phone call, forever grateful we said yes to give it a try.